Well, all right, all right, all right. Happy Monday to you guys. Happy almost Mother's Day. It is another monologue episode of Healthy and Wealthy and Wise, and I'm so excited and honored to be sharing with you some tidbits, a sneak preview of this Mother's Day week and mother wound healing class that I'm going to be offering up on Thursday, May 11th. As you know, I'm a transformational coach and someone who has done a lot of deep dive healing these past 2 years as we are waking up to our truth as a planet, as we are waking up to what's called the 5D consciousness expansions, and our hearts are opening up. These divine feminine energies are coming in, and they are asking of us to go deep into our hearts, to heal, to awaken that feminine energy. We have two sides to our brain that have been way out of balance for so long. Like, we're talking thousands of years, guys. And I am a big fan of that word balance. And I've gotten pushback from a lot of colleagues and people out there who say, no, balance is not possible. We're human. What I'm talking about here, maybe I haven't shared it exactly this way before, because I'm teaching newer content, fresher stuff that I've been talking about. You know, last year I started talking about superconscious creation. I started talking about healing the mother wound, but I'm actually bringing forth new things that I've never shared. Part of balance means the hemispheres of our brain. We have a feminine side, which is about love, compassion, creativity, intuition, forgiveness, peace, patience, kindness, and the receiving side. We have the masculine, which is the logic, the numbers, the critical thinking, the execution, the doing side. And I don't know about you, but I know for me, I was way out of balance for more than a decade, more into that human doing, the logic, the intensity. And I was so out of balance at pushing down the feminine that as a result, I was dead inside. I had gained almost 40 pounds on my frame. I was reaching for numbing, addictive behaviors, and I didn't understand why. I didn't. I had to go within. And a mentor, he told me this. I'm going to read this quote for you guys, just so you can better understand why I'm sharing this content and why I'm teaching on this, because I believe balance is possible. So when I am out of balance within, so this is as within, so without, 95% of our results come from deeply within our unconscious. And if your unconscious is wounded and hurting and not being taken care of with that feminine energy, then you're going to attract a bunch of that continued wounding triggers. You're going to reach for alcohol, things of that nature. So this saying really, really says it all. When I'm out of balance, I will tend to be more attracted to the things, people, places, things that will keep me out of balance, right? Birds of a feather flock together. When I am in balance, I will be attracted toward things that will keep me in balance. Again, people, places, things. They say you're a sum of the 5 closest people in your life, and these people are mirrors to you, right? So when I actually knew intuitively that I was out of balance, but I just kept going because I was on autopilot. My unconscious wounds were driving me. And I had shut down that feminine side. And what I discovered was the biggest reason was because as a society, we've shut down the divine feminine for thousands of years. We've had mother wounds from our own upbringing, our own childhood that are deep. And if we don't heal them, you can't heal what you don't feel. And you just go through the motions in life without creating that spaciousness and time to really tap into that feminine energy, which I didn't know how to do, by the way. I had to fail forward. Then we're going to stay out of balance. So those two sides of our brain, those right and left hemispheres, and again, whether you're man, woman, non-binary, doesn't matter. We all have feminine and masculine energies inside of us. There's this sacred union that is meant to be in balance. And so I, using myself as an example, and I see it with clients all the time, I was reaching for food or drink. I was reaching for social media, numbing, addictive behaviors, because I was really, really stuck in that left side of the brain. The other component of being in balance is also accepting that we are both human and both divine beings inside. I had shut down that feminine, but I also shut down my spirituality, my divinity, my truth within, right? So a lot of times we get stuck focused on the head brain. Well, the heart brain is where a lot of our intuition, our love and compassion, the seat of our soul is, our true nature and purpose is. And so not only did I start working on these hemispheres, I worked on the head brain and the heart brain and really, really connecting them. But how the heck do you do that? We're not taught that in school, right? We're not even taught that in religion, all of that kind of stuff, not in the way that I found that worked for me. There is no one dogma that's right for everyone, also, by the way. So you got to find out what works best for you. But one of the tools on my tool belt that I'm sharing this week for free, but it's also inside of my paid subscription of the Healthy and Wealthy and Wise subscription, I'm going to be working with the mother wound, and we're going to be unpacking things differently than I've ever taught before. We're going to be opening up your mind to the possibilities of how to heal this mother wound. Again, whether you're grieving a lost mother that's passed away, whether you're grieving that you never really had a mother, or maybe you were adopted, or maybe you felt rejected or abandoned as a child. I've even been working with clients lately who they were born a girl, but their dad wanted a boy, or, they were an unexpected pregnancy. So they were rejected from literally day one or day zero, and not feeling loved and accepted, not feeling seen, not feeling heard. But what if I told you that happened for a reason? What if I told you you chose your mother and you chose this path, and there was some deep, deep wounds that were meant to be healed, that were meant to happen for you, so that you come back to loving yourself and knowing and trusting that all of your answers, all of your healing lies within you. The primordial cause of disease, the number one, is that we're not living our true nature purpose, which is ultimately not loving and accepting ourselves radically for who we truly are. And we choose to come into these bodies. We choose to come into these families. I do believe this. You don't have to agree with me. That's totally cool. We all are sovereign beings and have our own belief systems and values and thought processes. But if any of this resonates with you, I invite you to come to my class on Thursday. Shoot me an email and I'll send you the registration link. If you're already a paid subscriber, you'll be receiving the email to register today so that you can be there Thursday, May 11th at 2 p.m. And if you're catching this on the replay and you're like, oh my gosh, I missed the class. I really want to be learning more about this stuff. This resonates with me. I felt rejected as a child from my mother, or I didn't know my mother, or I felt abandoned by my mother, or I felt like as a woman, I had to grow a penis to be accepted in society. So I shut down my femininity. This can manifest in so many ways. Bottom line is it gets you out of balance. And once you go down that path of being out of balance, guys, it's really, really hard to come back to center. I spent over $60,000 working on all of these wounds, and the mother wound is just one of them. So I just wanted to tune in with you and say that I'm here for you here at Healthy and Wealthy and Wise. We want to help you with your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your prosperity, your vitality, your reason for being, your true nature and purpose, because you deserve it. You are worthy. You are more than enough to live your best life. If you saw value in this short monologue, please hit the share button. Please, please, please share. Sharing is caring. And if you're not already a part of my Healthy and Wealthy and Wise Facebook community or Telegram community, you can grab the information for that in the show notes if you're listening to this in YouTube or in iTunes and the podcasting platforms. I'm here for you. I see you. I feel you. You are not alone. We are all called here to work through together on this healing path. And if you feel value, you can even become a paid subscriber. Just go to loiscofi.com/resources and look for the Healthy and Wealthy and Wise subscription. My vision is to have 1,000 subscribers in this community and this affordable online wellness community to help you live your best life, to help you feel so you can heal with love and compassion, ease and grace. Sending you so much love. Until next time, here's to your best health, your best wealth, your best wisdom. Bye-bye for now.